All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. I am getting ready to start the April zodiac sign readings. And before I get started, I just want to lay out just some common rules that we go over every time. Number one, remember, if you're all these the reading is not going to apply for everyone within that zodiac sign. So if you're watching the reading for Cancer and you're a Cancer and you see that it don't apply, then watch another video that is in your chart. So if your rising sign is a Pisces, watch the Pisces video. If your descendant sign is a Taurus, watch the Taurus video, because is not going to apply for everyone. If you want a reading that is specific for you, then you want to sign up for a personal reading. You can send me a DM on Instagram, which the information is going to be attached in the description. All you have to do is just follow me on Instagram, send me a DM. I do charge $60 for the spiritual life coaching session. And in that session, we typically get 2 readings done. And that one is going to be specific to your needs. So make sure that you hit me up on Instagram if you want to sign up for a personal reading. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you watch the video all the way into the end so that you can get as much information as possible. And then, of course, feedback is always good. So make sure that you leave a comment. And remember, guys, if you need me, all you have to do is hit me up on Instagram and send me a DM. Next month, it's going to be a little different because I'm going to get initiated in my religion. I won't be able to show myself for a whole year. So, but I will still be doing the readings. I will just focus on the cards and the cards only. All right, guys, last thing, remember to, which should have been the first thing, remember to honor and acknowledge your ancestors, your deities, or whatever it is that you practice in your religion. You know, whenever you're doing anything when it comes to divination or asking for spiritual support, you always want to give your ancestors and your deities offerings. Let them know that you honor and acknowledge all of their guidance, all of their protection, and all of their advice, as well as just, you know, bringing blessings and everything else into your life. All right, guys, enjoy the reading. All right, Gemini, you are up first, like always. All right, let's see what's going on for Gemini for the month of April. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Let's see what is going on. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, egun. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, egun. Thank you. What is the overall energy for Gemini for the month of April? Okay. 10 of Wands. Actually, sometimes I'm always forgetting to show the cards. Ugh, but that glare. All right. 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Let me try to help you out. All right. There we go. It's a whole lot better. All right, 10 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. That is your overall energy. All right, what is the crossing energy for the month of April for Gemini? What is that crossing energy? Let's see, what is going on with Gemini? All right, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles over here. This thing is not going to act right at all. Knight of Pentacles. There we go. Whew. 10 of Swords is the crowning energy. Okay. Whew. Gemini, you might be having some problems. This month. You may be having some problems this month because your responsibilities, and this could be you not taking on responsibilities, that is putting you in a crossroad. It's putting you at a crossroad that this could be a very crazy month that, you know, maybe, you know, I wouldn't be surprised when we go over the weeks if the Tower card come out, because you're going to end up serving like a consequence for you not taking on your responsibility. But right now it is at the Two of Swords energy where it's saying that this is a crossroad, which means that you have a choice to make. You can either go left, you can either go right, and based on what it is that based on the road that you take is going to determine what the outcome is going to be. Because even with the clarifiers, you have the Ace of Wands that remind you that anything is possible, and this is the time to start a good like a new project, because Aces is all about new beginnings. And Wands is good spiritual energy, but at the end of the day, it's still connected with the Death card, that is saying that there's a possibility that this new beginning of anything is possible, and this is a good time to start a project, that it's going to end, that it's going to be, that it's attached to death. And so the main thing is, it's like, what road are you going to take? Are you going to go to the left, or are you going to go to the right? If this is a relationship, it is saying you are in your relationship now, that you are deciding if you want to be in this relationship or not. And you can be deciding if you want to be in a relationship or not by multiple ways. That you're deciding, do I want to cheat on this person or not? Do I want to let go of my side pieces or not? Do I want to entertain this affair, further, and just disconnect with my main and just go with the person that I'm having an affair with? That this is what it's talking about. That's what your overall energy is talking about. If this is talking about a job, it's saying that you're at a crossroad at this job where it's like, you're deciding, do I want to leave this company or not? And it could be a point that, that, especially with the Ten of Wands, which talks about responsibilities, and it's saying this is what putting you at a crossroad. You could be at a place at your job that you're thinking that, you're not good enough. You're not good enough, and therefore you're not taking on responsibility. You could be burnt out, therefore you're not taking on responsibility. You could feel that that this is not for you, that this is this is beneath you, or it's like you're having this desire to want to make more money, and all of these things now of this mental energy of what Geminis do. Now, since you're in this mental energy, it's putting you in a position that it's a hard time now for you to make a decision. And this being stuck in your mind of not making this decision, it's like affecting your performance in some type of way, because it's affecting your responsibilities, where it's like now you're typically on point with a lot of stuff, and now you're not on point because you're spending 90% of your energy focusing on this crossroad, where it's like, while you're saying my report is not done, I don't even know if I want to stay here or not. It's like, why you keep accusing me of stuff, if this is a relationship, I don't even know if I'm going to be with you tomorrow. That this is the major crossroad that you're facing. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the crossing energy, and it just further talks about you not being connected anymore, because the Knight of Pentacles, it talks about loyalty. And so it's like, number one, oh yeah, I told you, I knew it. I told you the Tower card was going to pop out. That you're not taking on responsibilities when it comes to the overall energy. And this is the thing that put you in a dangerous crossroad, where you're deciding now if you want to be somewhere or not, because you don't know. And now your crossing energy is saying that you're not being loyal anyways, that you're not. So it's like, it's not necessarily saying that you, don't get me wrong, if because especially if a cross watcher is watching, it's not saying that Gemini is cheating, but what it is saying is they're 100% disconnected. That, when it comes to a Gemini's is all about their mind, that you do not have this person's mind right now. That their mind is, 90% of that mind is gone, that's thinking, do I want to stay here or not? And so this sense of loyalty is just another step of how this person is how Gemini is disconnected. And then the crossing energy, the clarifiers, you have the Tower card that came out, and the Tower card is all about an abrupt change. And then you have it with the Judgment card, which the Judgment card is all about waking you up. It's all about, blowing the trumpet so that you can see, and so one of the things with this is saying that a Tower moment is getting ready to happen. And a Tower moment is getting ready to happen not to punish you, because Tower we don't like. If you don't know what a Tower moment is, the Tower is all about abrupt changes. So when the Tower card come out, you're getting fired from your job. Like you find out that your partner is cheating. You find out that somebody been stealing from you. Like it's major big changes. And when a Tower card come out, it's like you're not stuck at a crossroad anymore. When the Tower card come out, you're like, oh, you've been doing this the whole time. F you. I've been thinking about leaving you anyway. Tower moments help you to make a decision. It's hurtful, it's painful, and a lot of people don't want to experience it, but at the end of the day, Tower moments help you make a decision where it's like you trying to think if like the responsibility could be that, that's just like what the overall energy, what Spirit just gave me. This could be talking about a guy that you are literally only staying in a relationship because of your responsibilities. You like, it's my responsibility to take care of my son, to take care of my daughter. It's my responsibility to take care of my kids. So even though I'm not happy here, I'm staying here because this is my responsibility. My responsibility is to be here. And so now because you have this sense of responsibility, you're staying in a crossroad where it's like you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Where it's like what you're in for is not what you should be in for. You should be in because you want the entire package. You want the wife or husband and you want the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you should want everything, but it's saying you only want just the kids, but then the other foot is out in the world connecting with all these other people because you don't want to be here. And you're only here because of your responsibilities. And so it's like the moment you cut that, you're done. But it seemed like that's going to happen anyways. When a Tower card come out, you're going to end up getting caught cheating, and that's going to help the other person to make a decision, or you're going to end up catching them cheating, and then that's going to help you make a decision. If this is talking about a job, be prepared to get fired. Be prepared to get laid off, because these things happen so that universe can help you to make a decision, because you're at a point in your mind that you're stuck. You know that job is beating you down. You know that job is not paying you your worth. But yet you're still staying there because it's a sense of responsibility. It's saying, oh, well, but everybody at the job, they depend on me. Everybody at the job is like family. Oh, I don't want to leave because if I leave now, it's going to put the responsibility on somebody else. And so now it's the overall energy again. You're just being this tough guy. And it's like, I'm going to take on this sense of responsibility. I'm going to carry all of this responsibility on my back. And now it's putting me at a crossroad. Because even though I love it here, because it gives me a sense of good, it gives me that emotional connection and that social connection and everything like that, it's not giving me the finance. And it's like now another opportunity is opening up, but you're making a decision based on emotions instead of logic. Where it's like, okay, we understand you want to stay in this field because this is beneficial for everybody else but you, but at the end of the day, your bills still got to get paid. And so it's like lose the sense of responsibility, this sense of responsibility that you have put on yourself, because the moment you lose this sense of responsibilities, you remove the crossroad. The crossroad is only here because of this sense of responsibility. But it's like, even if you don't want to, don't worry, universe got your back, because the Tower moment is coming anyways to remove this sense of responsibility. That this job that you were so proud of, something is going to happen and they're going to be like, I'm sorry, we got to let you go. And you like, but I turned down offers for you. Oh, well, you're done. And you can see how cold an organization can be. And that this could be the thing that universe is telling you, that it's like, stop connecting with people so quickly like that. You know, that this was only a stepping stone. This was only to boost your resume and all of this other stuff. But you done tried to make a $15 an hour job your whole damn career. And universe is like, no, stop it. This was not meant for you to stay here forever. It was only to polish your resume so that universe can make you look good in the eyes of the next person that's getting ready to interview you. So, man, and so it goes without saying that the next card, which is your crowning energy, is what you need to do immediately, is the Ten of Swords, which talks about an ending. An ending, I hate this light. Okay, y'all just gonna have to trust me that it's the Ten of Swords. Here we go. It's the Ten of Swords. So now the Ten of Swords is talking about an ending. An ending is getting ready to happen. And of course an ending is getting ready to happen. And you have the Page of Wands as the clarifier, which it talks about someone that have self-confidence. And so it's like, yeah, an ending is going to get ready to happen, but you have, that spiritual energy is going to come in and remind you, you know, you're self-confident, we're capable, we can do this, you know, and you're going to bounce back from it. Because I think this ending is not going to be something that you want, but it's going to be something that is going to be forced because you refuse to move. You refuse to get out of this situation. And so now because of this, you put universe in a position that he have to intervene. And it's like, you know, we always do this to ourselves, and then we hate it and we cry and we boo-hoo when universe intervene, but it's like you should have moved. You know, I don't want to go too hard on you because it's like I do want to give you a little sympathy. But it's like move when universe is telling you to move. There's no way around this. You need to move when universe tells you to move. Let's see what this month is going to come to. What is Sunday, April the 3rd? Sunday, April the 3rd, once again, you're still in limbo with the Hangman, that you're still in this dangerous energy of what this reading was talking about in the first place, that you're still, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I stay here? Should I leave? You know, you're still in this limbo energy. And the reason why you're in this limbo energy is because the angel of the ocean is this healing, thinking that you know, it's like, oh, I don't want to leave this relationship because I'm her everything. I'm his everything. You know, if I leave, this person is going to be destroyed. This person is going to end up committing suicide. Oh, I don't want to leave this job because, you know, Miss Martha is going to be so hurt if I leave. You know, and it's all of this other stuff. And it's like, come on. You know, what is it doing for you? That's what you got to ask yourself, Gemini. What is this connection doing for you? What is it doing for you? You know, it's like, is it helping you? Is it paying those bills really? Because bills are not going to be paid just by this sense of accomplishment. You know, and am I saying get into something that you don't like and all of this other stuff? No, but clearly there's a need for you to move. All right, let's see. Sunday, April 10th. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, Ogun. Ooh, I like it. The mystery of the moon. It's something you don't know. It's something you don't know that's getting ready to come in. And not only is it something that you don't know, you know, you could be facing an illusion the week of the 10th. And that illusion could be just let me clarify this one. It could be you just, you keep glossing over what it is that you need to do. Where it's like spirit is still speaking to you saying you need to leave this person or this place and stuff like that, or this church or whatever it is that's hindering you, and you're still just, well, everybody in the church ain't bad. You know, Miss Brown, she actually, you know, just helped me, with something in my car or something like that. And it's like, come on, like, is it, but it's tearing you down. Every Sunday you walk away bleeding instead of healed. It's like you go there and walk out injured. So it's like we got to rethink this thing. And then, of course, you have the star card that came out as the clarifier. And the star card is a card of hope. And so it's like the week of the 10th is just like what I said. You're creating an illusion over your hope. That Spirit is speaking to you and telling you what it is that universe is getting ready to do. It's like, it remind me of the story in the Bible. I forgot the woman name, but I know Eli, I believe, was the prophet. And the woman was just sitting at the table, and the Bible said it was in her heart. She was praying. In her heart, she was praying that she was like, I want a kid, I want a kid, I want a kid, I desperately want a kid, I desperately want a kid. And Eli accused her of being drunk. And she was like, no, my Lord, I'm not drunk. And it's like, I am just deeply praying for what it is that haunts me, for what it is that keeps me up at night. I'm constantly reminded that I don't have kids, that all of these other women that used to be barren and all of this other stuff, that they have kids, but I don't. And so it's like, no, I'm not drunk, I'm praying. And that's what I get, that there's a sense of that hope that's keep coming out of you, where it's like, we need a better house. We need a better environment. We need a better job. We need a better car. We need a better church home, where it's like it is praying from the top of its lungs that your spirit is like, no, the choices you are making is not right. We need to leave this environment. That is something better out there. And, the one thing that Eli told her, he was like, okay, well, this time next year, you will be pregnant and you have to dedicate your first kid to God, which she did. And so, but the one thing that I want to focus on is that internally she was, praying for a kid. But what if externally, which the Bible don't say, that as she was running into people and people were like, oh, you still don't have a kid? And she's like, oh, I'm not even worried about a kid. I'm focused on my career. I'm not even worried about a kid. I'm focused on, all of this other stuff. That's the illusion. That is the illusion that the week of the 10th is talking about, that you're trying to disguise to yourself what it is that you want. You're trying to justify it now, where it's like, because maybe you think that it's not possible, that it's like, you need to leave that job that's only paying $15, but you're creating an illusion where it's just like, oh, well, but I love it here. My schedule is flexible. It gives me enough time to get home with the kids, that it's a work-life balance and all of this other stuff. But it's like, that's an illusion. Get out of the illusion. Get out of the illusion, because the illusion is what's keeping you back, especially when you have your spirit that is saying something completely different. When your spirit is like, no, we need the kid. We need the new home. We need the family. We need the husband. We need the wife. We need this stuff. And so it's like, remove the illusion. Don't be afraid to put out in the universe. If somebody asks you, oh, you still here? Yeah, I just haven't found anything yet. Not the illusion, not the, oh, I'm not really looking. Remove the illusion, Gemini. Week of the 17th. Okay, week of the 17th, you have the 9 of Swords that popped out. And the 9 of Swords actually popped out in reverse. The 9 of Swords is all about anxiety. And so the week of the 17th, something is going to happen where it's going to remove your anxiety. Remember, your crossing energy said that a Tower card is coming. A Tower moment is coming. I think this Tower moment is the week of the 17th. Because it's going to remove it's saying removing your anxiety. It's not saying that it's not going to be hurtful and painful. It's just going to remove your anxiety. So your anxiety is going to remove the week of the 17th, but don't be surprised on how your anxiety is going to be removed. So your anxiety is definitely, it's going to be the start of something that is going to start to remove the week of the 17th. And you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is talking about you are at a major crossroad. You are. You are at a major crossroad. And it said that you must take actions to resolve this event. And it's telling you to move quickly or you're going to miss out on the opportunity that's getting ready to come in. Carefully planning is important, but be sure that it doesn't slow you down. This is a good time to clarify your goals and to set new priorities, which means if we're setting new goals and coming up with new priorities, we must remove the illusions in order to do that. Stop coming up with these illusions of why you're staying in a crappy relationship, why you're staying at a job that you should have been left years ago, why you're staying at a church that is constantly beating you up. Remove the illusion. Stop saying it's because of this person and that person, this sense of entitlement, this sense of helping people. Remove the illusion. Remove it. Remove the illusion so that as this tower moment get ready to come in, it will be effective in what it was designed to do. Last one, week of the 24th, and I'll let you go, Gemini. And I'm going to let you go. All right. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit guides. What is intuition and hope? Oh, yes. Things are about to turn around for you, Gemini. It starts on the 17th. There's a turnaround on the 17th. As long as you allow this to be helpful, because the tower moment is going to create an opportunity for you to get out of whatever it is you're going through. And so it's like you're going to find out that your person is cheating. And it's like, break up with them and leave them now. Don't let them manipulate you to stay in, or whatever it is, whether it's your job, anything. Don't manipulate. Don't let nobody manipulate you, because the last week, it is so beautiful. You have the High Priestess mixed with the Star card, which talks about you gaining intuition and hope. Yes, this is what we wanted. This is exactly what we need. So it's like, yes, this is it. Card at the bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. Oh, Jesus. So we're glad that the week, that the month ended well, that you're going to end up on top. But the card at the bottom of the deck of what you don't see coming is what I've been telling you the whole time. Prepare. You are getting a tower moment. A tower moment is getting ready to come. Be ready for your ship to be rocked, flipped upside down, destroyed, trampled, drowned, and everything else. But at the end of the day, you're still alive. Card at the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers. It is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is I don't know why this the Knight of Swords is that to me, I call it the save a one, because the Knight of Swords is all about somebody rushing in and carrying the load for you. They're strong, they're courageous. It's like, I got your back. And so to me, this is your angels. This is your spirit guides, your ancestors. This is, the Orishas coming in and saving you. Universe coming in and saving you. Oladumare, Olarun coming in and saving you so that you can make the best choice while you're at this crossroad. Or maybe Elegua, since he is the Lord of the crossroads. So, Gemini, we made it through. This was a lot to unpack. This was a lot. But my takeaway, Gemini, is just like, remove the illusions. You know what it is that you want. Stop justifying. It's like, you know what you want. Stop kidding yourself. Stop kidding the people around you, and be focused on what it is that you want and go after that. Stop coming up with all of these excuses. Stop watering down and diluting what it is that you want. That's not fair for you.